Hi guys. Hi Darshan. How are you?
Hello,
So good to have you back in Colombo.
Same
How
here.
are you doing?
Good, thank you.
Great, great. Hi, good to see you. Good
All
to see
good, all
you.
good.
Right. Come.
Come, sir, come. Join
Yeah,
us.
very sure.
Now we are joining with one of another great personality in Sri Lanka and actually international level businessman, one of a great CEO, a rewarded Sri Lankan celebrity and also a rewarded Sri Lankan actor now. This is Dr. Krishu Gomas. We join him now to this place because Darshana, the coach, Fernando, both of them are very good friends. Sir, welcome to the talk show.
Thank you, Vihana.
And my question is, how can you recommend Darshana Fernando as a international coach? Because recommendations are worth, no? Because if I tell about him rather than a friend and such a celebrity level character, the recommendation will be much higher.
Okay, so to start with, let me tell you that he and I have been friends for the past 3 decades.
Yeah.
We came together, when we were doing studies, when we were, following marketing classes. So that's when we met, and since then we've been, best of buddies. Though we don't meet, very regularly, very frequently, heart to heart, we are very close. So why do I recommend Darshana? I recommend Darshana for many reasons. One being that he's committed to whatever he is doing. And I've seen that, right from the beginning. And today, as we all know, as you have discussed, earlier during your session also, he's doing an enormous service, for the badminton, as a sport. And he's pride, big pride for Sri Lanka. I mean, that is what, I can, tell you.
We mentioned that, no? We mentioned.
Yeah, because, Sri Lanka has produced sportsmen and women, at the Olympic level and, various other levels. But how many coaches do we have, covering sports, as a discipline? Not many. I mean, I don't know of anyone, to be very frank with you. So from that perspective, as a Sri Lankan born and, bred in Sri Lanka, having played badminton for the country and done, some level of coaching here in Sri Lanka and then, decided to migrate, leaving the heart, back in his home country, of course. He's going around the world, coaching the youngsters, as you said, which is a great story. So, he is, as I said, very committed to whatever he is doing, and he is a perfectionist, and he wants to achieve the best in whatever he lays his hands on. So that's why I recommend Darshana, and I have no hesitation whatsoever in recommending Darshana to anyone who would seek his assistance to be someone in the game of badminton.
All the course that he has taken for the betterment of not his personal goals, right? So for Sri Lanka, if we have more coaches like Coach Fernando, Coach Darshana Fernando, so what will be a future badminton platform?
Yeah, not just badminton only, for all the sports, Sri Lanka has to, market and depend on. We need coaches of his caliber, right? Badminton is just one game.
Yeah.
Of course, talking about badminton itself, it has tremendous potential. Sri Lanka cannot, play games like, rugby and those heavy sports because we do not have the advantage of the physique. Whereas for badminton, you don't need to be a 7-footer, you don't need to be 150 kilos, weighing. So therefore, badminton to me is a good game for all Sri Lankans. If you look at the countries where badminton is done very well, countries where they're being able to become global champions, they're average size.
That's correct.
They're average size. So therefore, I must say that Sri Lankans are designed to excel in badminton, which is what he did, and many other Sri Lankans have done it as well. Some Sri Lankans have gone up to Olympics level also. At Asian level, they won championships. So we've proven the fact that in the game of badminton, the Sri Lankans can certainly succeed. So therefore, I think in time to come we should have greater focus on developing badminton. But having said that, as I said, I myself being a national athlete, there are other sports where Sri Lanka can achieve the next level. And there is a phrase that I always use: if Sri Lanka is to achieve economic independence, economic development, economic renaissance, there is one thing that we need to do. That is promoting sports so that Sri Lankans will be more energetic. They'll have the right attitude to be able to achieve the right level of productivity. With productivity comes the economic development, right? So from that perspective as well, while sports try to achieve various other successes through sports, we create a more healthier and stronger nation with the right attitude to win, and with that we as Sri Lankans will achieve what we want to achieve, to offer the life 22 million people are dreaming for.
Yeah, then the ones, the youngsters who are watching this video right now, they also can be one of an international coach or an international instructor in the relevant field, in the world field, because typical examples from Sri Lanka are already there. They have already established their, the academies outside from the country, especially in Canada. So it's not easy task. It is a lot of dedication and hard work. So you will obviously proud of your friend about his the move.
Definitely. He's a great example, because people try to become stars by engaging themselves in excelling in sports. I don't know of that many people who dream to be or become coaches. And mind you, at the global level, if you are a global coach, with all the accreditations and certifications and qualifications that you require, you can be the super rich. Not many Sri Lankans know about it, right? Now I know the life he lives, and he's a very humble guy, true enough, but he's living a good life, life many Sri Lankans are dreaming for. So I guess it's a good story for Sri Lankans, those who have done various sports, to take up coaching, and through that to create a new identity for Sri Lanka, and that will not just inspire the sports loving people only. It would inspire the entire generation, the entire population rather, as a whole. And we need certainly these kind of new inspirations to feel good about being a Sri Lankan.
Darshana, at the end, I would like to say you that you have to come up with your life story. Especially, you started with the one student too, and you have come like international coach, and who is traveling so many countries to give sessions, and you have done the huge thing for the badminton platform. The worldwide. So please come up with your life story. That will be a huge inspiration to the youngsters and the interest people in world badminton as a sport. So thank you so much for joining with us, especially the Dr. Kishore Gomez, who is in a very busy schedule, who came to give a recommendation to Mr. Darshana Fernando. You can contact directly Darshana Fernando, your future badminton coach, via WhatsApp and also with his social media platforms. We will all mention in the description box. I think you will have a great future to pursue your future badminton goals, to become one of a great player or become a international badminton coach. So thank you so much for watching, and keep in touch with us. I think you have gained so much of knowledge about the badminton world platform. Thank you for watching. Keep in touch with us. Thank you. Goodbye.